What's up, everybody? This is Mel for the Pizza Boy, and welcome back to Madden 22's franchise mode. This is Road to Super Bowl 56, and this week we're going to State Farm Stadium to face the Arizona Cardinals. So let's get straight into it.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Vikings and the Cards, and it's coming up next.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they can be well set up for the rest of the year.
Okay, before this game, I did do a couple signings. I signed Everson Griffin because we need a new right end. We need a good right end so we can have two good defensive ends for defense. I also signed a veteran corner so we can have two good veteran corners. The veteran corner that I signed was Richard Sherman, and I decided to sign a new receiver, and that receiver is no other than Larry Fitzgerald. So not only do we have one former Cardinal player on our team, we got two of them now. So having Larry Fitz and Patrick Peterson on the team, that's gonna really help. Oh no.
He's gonna hope that is not a sign of things to come.
Oh, that was not a good one.
It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah,
okay.
You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you...
Oh, come on, Thielen. Come on, Thielen. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, Thielen. There we go. Whew. I was just watching it.
We have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way!" and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And the next gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. First down, here's Cousins. Open man, once again, it's Thielen.
Oh, yeah, Thielen.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Thielen's getting his games going.
400 for his NFL career, not a bad number at all. From the 38, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was.
Westbrook, his intended receiver.
I need to go to a play that I always love going to in these types of situations. But
no, not enough time. They hit him.
Let's get this.
That incompletion. Again, it's Cousins. And he's got
there we go.
That's Smith.
Got Irv Smith. Getting Junior involved early.
The third down conversion. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Got double slants again, so.
Old, but a quick red
Ooh, Larry Fitz is in the game.
They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Oh, a sea of defenders had intercepted.
Oh,
goes all the way up past the
Larry
25.
Fitz was a good choice there, but
Offense coming out here for the first time.
that defender.
Get a peek at Kyler Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his third season in the National Football League.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares
TJ
about is how
Watt
do
in
we
the
find
game,
a way to win the
but
game.
we didn't get this ball back. We need to shut down these fans.
Springs a receiver or two free.
And now the throw hauled in by Green.
Nope.
And he gets this one just
Not getting
shy of
away from the
down at
hitman.
39. Right off the bat, it's a first down.
Harry
to
the
start the
Hitman
drive,
is
12
there.
yards.
He's gonna make you stop. Might be a run now. Maybe a jet. No.
First carry for
And there we
James
go.
Conner. And that play
Eric
went
Kendricks is
nowhere.
in there.
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Oh, he's enjoying
That's
this.
gonna wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Part of their
That
struggles
was an
last
open
week was
gap.
getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Alright, okay. Might be a medium or long.
Second down. Murray now to throw. Escaping.
No.
Get rid of it. He's taken
Daniil
down.
is there for
Daniil
that
Hunter
sack.
just would not be denied. That's a loss.
He
of
wasn't gonna
7.
be.
You've called plenty of games in your career.
You can't deny him that.
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that
He was
been
hungry.
on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
He is hungry this season. He missed his opportunity to get sacks last season. He's getting them this season.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot.
Ooh,
Third
third
and
and
long.
20. Oh, God.
From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build.
Oh, I should have tried to pick that.
Well, the defense certainly did its part.
That would have been a pick six.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that.
No, I
momentum to
saw
get the
players
football,
coming.
and
I was
now
like,
Zach
going, no.
back in the other direction. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Vikings will
All right.
take over here, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
That was a bad
And
interception.
because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your
There we
playmakers
go.
and give them the football.
Justin Jefferson. Jets is in the game now.
Field before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Oh, come on.
Cliff Kingsbury
I know he had his
saying,
feet
let's
in.
take another look at that. He's going to throw down the challenge flag.
Yeah,
Did he
possession.
keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say,
He did.
watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear
His
to
feet were
bobble
down.
it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
He had it. There we go.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a complete. And the pressure too much that time.
J.J. Watt,
Cousins
okay.
goes down. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr.
Come on, Irv Smith. Come on, Junior.
And finally
Oh,
out of bounds,
so
all the way
close.
down at about the 2.
Junior almost had it. He almost had
As
that
big
touchdown.
and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly
Junior.
fast they can move. That was incredible.
And we do talk a lot about how the tight end position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes. Now they're wide receivers who occasionally block people.
Cook,
right here,
you're getting
this
this
isn't
touchdown.
tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
Oh,
And
no.
this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
All right.
It's a loss of 2 there.
Gotta do my run play.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line.
Oh,
Now on second down,
that's
you
gonna be
have
a
to wonder,
good go
might
for
we
me.
see play action here and a flip right over the top.
And he is out of bounds here. A minimal gain is ticked down inside of a minute remaining.
Third
in the
and
opening
goal.
quarter. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
And there we go. Getting into the end zone. That's what we needed.
Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Getting
And
him
Vikings
into
have
the end
taken
zone
a
is what we
first
needed.
quarter lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
It was.
The defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do,
there we go.
And this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Had the speed.
Greg
That's what
Joseph
you love
on
in
for
Cook.
the extra point.
Oh, that's not going to be a good, pretty one.
And that
Nope.
is off the left upright.
I
It's
kind of
no
expected
good.
that. Gonna have to go for a what's it called?
So with the missed PAT
2 point
in his rearview mirror, he
next
goes
time.
back out to kick this one off.
But
And that'll carry over the back
we're
line of the end
doing
zone
good
for a
so far.
touchback.
So far.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the
Daniil
game.
wants to get in
They're
there.
hoping to do better than they did their
He's
last
ready for it.
possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of
Xavier
scrimmage.
Woods.
If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
All right.
The numbers
2nd and
there
1.
for Connor in last week's game. 14 carries, 65 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game.
I thought that was
in this
Richard.
one.
6-0 our score after one.
Oh, he had 182 passing yards. Oh God.
Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. As they
Yeah, they're moving the ball.
10. Murray tucks and runs. Murray fighting.
And there we go.
And the Vikings
And
pick up the
Michael
football.
Pierce
And they will take
got
over
that ball.
possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Don't
Here the Vikings
run
now
with
to
it.
Start their next drive. And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Right.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Ugh. That's not good.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Yeah. So Junior,
So danger averted for the moment, but
I'm gonna
now
need to get
here's
this
a
to
3rd and
Junior
long.
as soon as possible.
And the
Nope.
throw there going to be incomplete.
But we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Okay.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, that
Arizona's offense at
that
the line,
loss
ready to get their
did not
drive
help at all.
started. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Okay.
Don't you think that when every team
He's
gets
kinda-
together for the first time,
he's kinda
camps,
getting,
OTAs, mini
smarter.
camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence
Woo!
of the coach's address?
And those are
Daniil.
so many
Oh,
drills
Michael
focus
Pierce.
on that.
All the
No, I don't
time,
want
and they do
that.
drills
Don't
to
need
make
that.
it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out though.
An extra
All right.
defender in the secondary for the
3rd and
Vikings
5.
here on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Green. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That
Okay.
one goes for 24 yards.
They're moving the ball, which I don't want that.
On 1st and 10 is Connor.
All right, Kendricks is in there again.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up.
Let's get him in there. It's just cramps. It's not that bad.
Left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Murray a give. This is Connor. And he's still
DJ Wanham.
get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
All right.
From the gun on third down, Murray. It's caught right side by
And there we
Eagles.
go.
And he'll be brought
Patrick
down,
Peterson got that
losing yards
tackle.
Back at the 40. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Ooh.
And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good.
That's not
Second
good
quarter
for
action
them.
with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando.
Right.
Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have
We gotta
stats and
get-
scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. There's Jefferson to pull that in.
That's where we
And
go.
they'll get him
That's what we
down
do,
as
Jefferson.
He's inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Cousins. This is Smith with a grab. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses
Good job,
over
Smith.
out of bounds.
And Viking fans always remember that Kyle Rudolph held down the tight end position for the better part of a decade. But Irv Smith was drafted in the second round in 2019 as his eventual replacement. And that time is now. A first down catch there for Smith.
Just a yard
I'm
on
not
the
getting any
first
good
down
yards,
carry, so it's
Dalvin.
2nd and 9.
I'm really not.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the
Touchdown!
There we go.
Vikings.
That's what we wanted.
Herb Smith
Junior gets in
his
there.
first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings find
He
a way
has
to
been
stretch their
the Kyle
lead.
Rudolph of this season.
So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
Here we go.
That's
Kirk,
exactly what you want, too.
You only made
want to
that
get
one
better each
mistake.
and every week and really ramp up
that one
as the season
mistake is
goes
all
on.
you did.
I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they
Okay.
look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Need to get this 2-point.
Cook, they'll try and run it. And the second wave of
What
tackles
was
is gonna
that?
get him as they stop him behind the line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
What the
I
hell
truly
was...
believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be
58 seconds that all they
What's
have.
the issue and try and bring pressure?
Kind of should have been a
DeAndre Hopkins
3-6
and the rest of the
game right
offense
now,
heading
but
back onto the field. You better believe that he's well
It's-
aware he
it's
has
good.
0 catches
Good
right
how
now,
it is.
and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried.
And there we
And he's
go.
taken down.
Dalvin
Now the
Tomlinson.
Cards
I
gonna
think
call
that's
another
who it was.
timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50
Think
seconds
Dalvin
to
Tomlinson
go
is
in
98.
the first half. After the sack on first down, Murray. And that'll
No.
be incomplete. Took a pretty
Murray,
good shot
no.
as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. An incomplete pass on that last play,
Anthony.
and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And they'll blow that one
Let's
up
call a
at
timeout
the
here. Let's call a timeout.
16-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45
But at this point,
seconds to go in the
45
first
seconds,
half. Here's Andy
I can
Lee
get the ball
now.
back and
As
try
the
to
drive
get
goes
another
backwards,
score.
So he's on to punt it away. On the return is Peterson.
All right.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
Oh, Didi.
It just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record.
Didi,
They think
that's-
they're way better than that.
that's not what I
confidence gets
wanted to
tested
see
a
from
little
you.
bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, That'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this
All
point.
right.
And he'll be taken
Thielen.
down, but not before he gets into
That's good.
enemy territory.
It's good by you.
Well, the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Jefferson might be the one to
Cousins
get
on
this ball.
first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And past the 35,
All right.
he'll be dropped
I'm
a yard or
gonna
two
have to
shy
go
of the
for
30.
a field goal here.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Gonna wait for it to have like 3 seconds. Call timeout.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
All right. Greg Joseph. No.
Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right. So
That's not what we wanted.
With our visitors, the Vikings taking the lead to the locker room.
Second
As
missed
we send you
field
on out
goal.
to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where you see the final score there. Justin Fields, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Tom Brady at it again. 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Josh Reynolds, a touchdown reception. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Vikings. And their offense has been in top form so far, especially their passing game, as it's helped push them out to this big halftime lead. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they were on the other end of the spectrum in terms of passing efficiency. That's going to need to improve in the second half to come. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Okay.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
It's not the best game.
It'll be the
Or
Cardinals
not
who get
the
ball
worst game,
first.
but
They trail
not
here
the
as
best
we
game
resume
also.
action in the third quarter from the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
All right. Let's have.
So here's the Cardinals
Let's see
offense
this.
now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little
Game
counterintuitive
plan for the
because
second
most
half
people
would be,
will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the
I wonder
running
who was
game.
number
They
6.
kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he takes us beyond the
Wasn't that good of a
going
defense.
out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first
Hey,
half.
Anthony. Oh, I'm gonna be on Edwards.
Running left, here's Edmonds. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Oh, he
Not
he
much
was
fun for a guy
juking.
trying to tackle him.
Yeah, boy,
He was
it is
juking.
tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
This has been a passing game, not a rushing
Murray
game.
now running right on the option. And
It
he
hasn't been a
stopped
rushing game. It has
immediately
been just a passing, and that was Richard Sherman with that
Well, for that being
tackle.
an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
That was really nowhere to go.
This offense
All right.
in desperate need of a conversion.
This has
as
got to
they
be
come up on
a
third
short
down.
pass.
Now Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
All right, Peterson.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Okay, Patrick, you're on D-hop, so
12 yards on that
That-
one.
that's
Earns
good
him for
so
a set of
far.
downs. Murray Murray now on first down. That's complete once again to Hopkins.
Oh, Murray.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection.
He is going for
With those faster
the
passes
short
and they're going
routes.
that fast,
Short
any hesitation
throws.
as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way.
Ooh,
and pops it
McKenzie.
in, and sometimes you throw it so
McKenzie
hard,
wanted
the receiver
that.
can't handle
He
it,
wanted
and
that.
He pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off
Anthony
by the Pro Bowler,
Barr.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
There we
The
go.
first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An
Throwing it to
interception here on the
Anthony
opening drive
Barr.
of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
All right.
Cousins and the Vikings with
We
a
need to get
first and
Dalvin in the
10
game. We
at
really
the
do.
40. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he takes
that was a
this
good
up
one.
right near the 45-yard
Let's
line.
do that one more time.
Xavier Collins, rookie first-round pick there on the stop. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45.
Hey.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, but
Now Cousins. It's caught. Smith. And he gets
It's
it
not
down
3rd and
to
3 anymore.
48, enough for the first. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
yeah, it's 5 yards.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. That one complete to
Oh,
D.D.
D.D. Westbrook, and he's in for the touchdown.
D.D. Westbrook, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
That's what we
The
want.
Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every
Gotta
single
go-
one of the
gotta go
guys
right
who's
side.
going to touch the
We
football,
need-
they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds.
And there we go.
Unfolding so
The
far,
2
so
points is
for him.
good.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
3-score
They get
game.
the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking,
All right.
often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
This will be
Hey.
fielded inside the 5.
Oh, and he
Good
doesn't even get
coverage
to the
there on
20.
Special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Didn't get to the 20, so that's good for us. That is good for us.
The Vikings defense getting ready
Oh,
to go.
they're hyped.
And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
So the
My
only thing
D
they didn't get
is
really was
hyped.
the pick 6, because that's what everyone wants. Take it immediately to the end zone. But their offense capitalized on the takeaway and turned it into the 6 points they were looking for.
Yeah, set him up pretty, got the
Oh,
touchdown. Now they're
Daniil,
back
how'd
out
you
there
get your X
defensively.
Factor?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That's actually weird. What?
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Daniil, how'd you get...
Shotgun now from Murray. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Williams.
Oh,
All the way
Anthony.
down to the 24-yard line.
Oh.
And Murray's still down. Maybe shaking up that go-around. Let's hope he's all right.
Murray.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Oh. I was going to say, which one?
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Oh, that was going to be a bad one.
Murray has it knocked loose.
Oh,
But I think a
come
Cardinal was able
on.
to gain possession, yes. So
I
they
had
will
players
hold on
over
to the
there.
ball.
Why couldn't
Looks like
they
a running
grab
back
the
going
ball?
through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up
He
having
really
it knocked
did.
free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
All right, there we go,
Inside the red
Kendricks.
zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Whew.
Throwing now is Murray. And it's caught. And
No.
he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the
I
one.
think that's going to be the final play of the quarter. All right. That was the final play of the quarter. Harrison saved that. He saved it. He wasn't going to let that touchdown happen.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter
Yeah.
action. We'll return with more.
Rushing
after You're
in
watching
this
the NFL
for this is
on
not
EA
going good.
Sports.
Rushing is
Welcome back
not
to the
going
desert.
anywhere.
We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. Here's Murray. And he'll take this one in.
Oh, come on, guys.
Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, his second touchdown
But
on the season.
still
And
got
the
a good
Cardinals
bit.
are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Oh, yeah, they
After
weren't
the
going for that.
touchdown,
Okay.
now is Prater to kick. And they'll let that one go as it
Yeah.
skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now, there are two scores on the plus side.
Kirk is
Still
doing
time
good.
here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A first down throw for Cousins. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the
before
first down we
being called
wanted.
out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely.
But we need to get
First down.
Dalvin in the game.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. 5 yards is the tally. on
11
first down.
yards
That
for
brings up
Dalvin.
second and 5. Of course, remember last week number 1, quite the opener for him. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he does not want to be a flash in the pan. He wants to have that type of a game each and every week.
All
Let's
right.
see if he can get a second.
There we go,
award
Dalvin.
in
There we
week
go.
2 of the season.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
All right, Dalvin. You're doing good.
Here's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target.
Ooh, and an
He's out of
injured.
bounds, but not before he's
Cardinal.
inside the 30.
Ooh,
Now, after the
that's not what you
completion,
want.
we're gonna
That's
get
not what you
timeout,
like
an
seeing,
injured
though.
player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Oh, and he's leaving the game too. Ooh, that's not good to see.
First down, here's the run with Cook. A little juke.
Oh,
And they
there we
were
go,
able
Cook.
to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
He wants that. He wants that
50
touchdown. He
yards
smells
rushing
it.
and 12 carries for him now. Cook.
There we go. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we keep the game in ours.
He is certainly slippery with a football in his hands, and he proved it right there.
He did.
And normally moves like that aren't supposed to work this deep in the red zone because there's not enough space. Normally way more effective when you're working out in the open field. But here,
Gotta get
incredible
this.
shiftiness,
Gotta get the
contact
2-point.
balance, and he works his way into the end zone.
Cook, they'll try and run it.
They are not ready for
And he
us.
is
And the
into
chef
end
is
zone
in for
again as he
another
scores
2-point.
both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
He is
to
hungry.
extend this lead.
Just feed the
And they're able
chef.
to ground it in there on the 2-point try, and you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season. What has changed?
All
What
we
hasn't changed?
That's how.
partner?
That's how we
I'll tell
do
you
it.
What's changed is just your normal strategy because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early?
Right.
That's what people are wondering about.
28-7. This has been a good game.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Flush to his right. Murray has the first down and more. And this turns into
Ooh,
a nice
Murray.
gain with a slide at the end.
Harry
It'll
was
go
gonna
as a
just
gain of
lay the
25
smack down
play
on
that
you.
started back at the 25. Here's Murray from midfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And
The
he's got
hitman
this down to the
has been
35.
there each
15
time
more
too.
yards there, and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays.
But
Have
it's
them
still
on the move on
3-score
first
game.
down. Murray now. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted.
And it's Richard
It's the
Sherman.
Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. He's at the 30, 10.
And there we go.
This one home.
Richard
It's a
Sherman.
touchdown.
That's what
That's
we
the story
wanted
of
to
the
see.
game. They've been
We just
suffocating
signed
all
him.
game long on
He-
defense. They were suffocating there again.
Oh,
in a big way.
Richard.
And they've done it not just
That's
by
what we wanted.
out-athleting
We
them,
needed that.
which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Oh, and there is a
This
made
time,
field
the
goal.
extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Oh, Richard.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in
I
the
would
air.
have loved if it was Patrick
And this
Peterson
will
getting
not
that
be
pick six,
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
putting a big FU in the Cardinals'
The
faces.
football back in the
But
hands of the Arizona Cardinals.
Richard
You can
Sherman,
sort
I
of
say
sense
he was
their
a good
dejection.
sign.
That last
He
pick
was a
six
good free agent
put the
sign.
icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Murray trying again after the pick six. That one almost
McKenzie.
intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good
McKenzie.
throw there. It'll be 2nd down.
That would have been another pick
An
six
incomplete
too.
pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Edmonds.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers
He was
24
not
yards.
letting
It's a
anyone
first
tackle him.
down. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until
He
the
did.
seas opened up for him.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact,
did.
refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the
He
initial
picked up a lot.
contact.
We have taken the crowd out
Murray
of
now
this
on
game.
1st down. It's Williams on the catch.
Okay.
7 yards, the pickup there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because
It
of
has
that,
been.
it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Over the middle, complete.
All right,
That's
2 minutes,
Hopkins.
2 minutes.
And this is going to turn into another first
DeAndre,
down as
okay.
the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Okay. Might be a run with Edmonds.
Throwing again, Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Oh,
So this will be accepted as
That
it moves
is
the offense
good.
backwards. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And this is going to
Okay.
turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
they're moving it finally. But
1st down, Murray. And he
Oh,
almost had his
Sherman.
second pick of the game.
Sherman wanted that
Probably
ball.
should
He
have.
wanted it.
And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
He is frustrated. Peterson wants the ball too.
Now Murray again. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late
Just
touchdown
one.
here, but still down big. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening.
Okay.
But they found the opening and exploited it.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here.
I just dove. I was like, let's go.
Can't fault them for the effort at
anything else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right? That you've worked on.
I kind of wish I got the ball to Larry Fitz.
So if you need it again
A little
sometime,
more.
maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Getting Dalvin more yards.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins here to throw. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here.
Don't need to,
they're
but
going to be able to resist on
I want
first
to.
and goal. To throw is Cousins.
Ah.
It is intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it up.
That wasn't
He had
good.
to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They
were.
Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case,
Well,
he
we
played
did
a
good
pure
here.
zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Yeah.
So for Minnesota, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave this here, and if you guys liked it, smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.
9.
Now that is
That's ignition. 5.